Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 26 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. 126, sorry. Pillars of Eternity.
Understood.
2, and yeah, fuck me, I guess. Right, I need to change my. We're gonna leave because we need to change our companions. Because, well, it turns out she's got no equipment. I thought that if you're gonna get a companion this late in the game, you think they'd give you some fucking equipment for her. And honestly, at this point, I'm used to just having Alof. As much as he does my fucking head in, he'll do. And she's like an actual companion as well. Like, if I go to relations... Oh, no, she's not an actual companion. That's weird. You can talk to her, though. So it's like she actually is, though. It's weird. I don't actually... It doesn't matter. I'm still getting rid of her for Alof. I just have to slowly walk all the way in and out of here. If I'd have realised she was like, had no equipment, I wouldn't have fucking picked her, to be honest. What's this game? We were not all the way out yet. What are you fucking doing? You're not gonna let me leave, are you? Well, I guess we'll see after the black screen fucks off. Come on. Come on. I'll get there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get there. I promise. We'll get there eventually. Just gotta give it a moment. Sorry, what? Name Island. Okay. I don't get why you'd want me to fucking do that, but... Over the ship. I didn't realize you got to name fucking islands. That's a fucking new one. Let's get on our boat and then we'll, well, we'll get Alof back in the pie. As much as he fucking, like, he's kind of shit. Don't have time for a fucking new pie member at the moment. Or ever. In a different Let's Play maybe, but at this point, may as well, I'm just going to stick with the people we know. It's a little bit easier at this point. I must admit, I do want to experience all the different, like, companions, but this... Once you've got a group that works, there's no point changing it up, because then you have to get back into a rhythm.
Nice and quiet.
I'm just gonna press there and see if it doesn't make me run all the way there again. I wonder if if we get close enough to it, it just takes us down. No. Nope, it's actually gonna make me run all the way there this time. Fuck you too, game. That eye is still creepy as shit. Just gonna say that now. Still creepy as shit. Right. Let's go talk to these guys.
What are you eating?
Nothing.
You've the look of a little boy eating cookies before dinner.
All right, you got me. I found a trail of candied nuts leading down to the collections, and I didn't feel like sharing.
The imp is furiously mixing powders and herbs into a mortar and pestle. It leers at you, showing off a row of pointed teeth and a long, flickering tongue.
So, wizards tricked you into coming here too, eh?
The imp shakes its head and chuckles mirthlessly. Tricked? I was invited.
Think so? Think you such a smart ground stink? Imps, no. Imps watch you running around fixing each other's ground stink problems. Wizards lie. Wizards are worse people. But drowsy puke fix everything, eh? Help you relax.
Winking, the imp gestures towards a collection of refined herbs and narcotics. You want to give me drugs?
Drowsy puke wants kith to dream, eh? Rest giant weary head.
The imp makes a soothing sound and pets you with a bony claw.
Smart ground stink, just let drowsy puke know when he wants rest, eh?
The imp raises his claws to suppress a wet cackle. Why the fixation on drugs?
You think Archimere gets to sleep without drugs?
Drowsy puke massages herbs into the pestle even harder, shaking his head.
Essence of white leaf, milled Gainsfeff seeds, powdered dragon bone for sweetness, eh?
Taking a pinch of the mixture from the pestle, Drowsy puke sniffs it off the end of his talon, nodding. Care for some ripple sponge?
Maybe you're not as dumb as you look.
Drowsy puke happily adds your gift to the
Takes
mixture.
battering ram of herbs to knock out Archmage. Good thing Drowsy puke is smart, imp.
You seem to take a lot of personal satisfaction out of this.
Drowsy puke enjoys job, learns from job. One kith at a time, numb you all to sleep.
Your imp draws its claws across its throat. I can't tell if you're helping Archimere or just feeding his addiction.
Can do both.
The imp shrugs. Well, thanks for the lesson.
Meh.
Farewell. The imp turns to you and lets out a quick puff of vile spray from the orifice that abruptly snaps shut.
Don't know your face, ground stink. You the one I'm supposed to find?
The imp squints and looks you over. Let's say I am. What do you want?
Master told Fetid Spray to bring baubles to Sanctuary. Offer to stupid ground meat for coin.
The imp gestures towards its wares.
Here, from Master. Master's most glorious words.
The imp reverently hands you a scrap of soiled parchment. Sigram, I'll keep this terse in case my imp should meet an unfortunate end and this missive is intercepted. By now you have encountered other members of the circle and laboriously scrutinized their motivations in breaching Wales' obscured sanctum. Allow me to add my rationale to theirs. My desire is a simple one. Tidiness. There is already one god blustering his way through the Deadfire, and I have no desire to see him joined by another. If Facinia still lives, try and keep her alive. She has a modicum of potential, and it may yet aid you in Wales' unusual territory.
Where nasty Facina? Instructions for her too, eh?
The imp hurls a scroll at the ground. Facina, you'll forgive me for sending this via a proxy, but I thought it prudent to avoid confrontation. Today marks the end of your apprenticeship. You are preserved to become a wizard of exceedingly bright potential. You went over my head to access books you had no authority to read, learn spells beyond your capability, and even turn the imps against me in a short-lived insurrection. Did you think I wouldn't find out? Which is all to say that I am delighted by your progress. A wizard does not ask for permission or consign themselves to a rigid structure of authority. A wizard is a driven skeptic and agitator. Even among the Archmagi, only tolerate their self-imposed circle on the best of days. Consider Wales' sanctum your final assignment before graduating to better things. I think you'll find yourself equal to the challenge. Yours, Archimere. Should you survive the ordeal, you may use this letter as a letter of recommendation.
So, what does Master want?
Fetid Spray draws uncomfortably close and peers down at the parchment with you. You don't know how to read? The imp punches his shoulders and glances off into the distance.
No, Fetid Spray does not know how to read. Archimere is most terrible tyrant since Nemnock stole his baubles. No let anyone read. Praise him, huh? Praise mighty Nemnock.
The imp raises a fist to the sky. This doesn't say anything that concerns you.
You worst person.
Fetid spray skulks away from you. Show them what you have for sale. Potions, some other random shit. Let's get that. Yeah, you have a single potion for me. Well, let's sell all this shite. Oh yeah, Slayer's Claw. It's a weapon we can give to a fighter, so I could give that to a deer. Not that I really would. There's no real reason to, but... Whoa, 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 doggy. Let's not sell soulbound stuff, alright? Been over this. You don't sell soulbound shit. Come on. No, not that anyone can fucking wear it in the pie, but shh. Yeah, no one in our party could currently wear that.
Well, I'd prefer something with a little stabbing.
That's the, oh, so there's a fucking exit. Oh, fuck me.
Vax, go there. Vax, stab that.
I deserved that. I'm gonna. The fuck is? Well, that's fucking weird. The fuck is that? Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. Notes and sketches in Mara's hand lift the table. Whether it's sealed by machinery or magic, there's no moving this door. Let's go to the central stacks. Wow, this is definitely a very long fucking loading screen, like shit in hell. Robed figures unflinchingly clean thick gore from the stone floors. One of the Kith looks up to you, if a person can be described as looking without eyes. You seem to have misplaced your eyes.
These are the archives. The accumulated lore of those who see without being seen. Do not remove the books from the shelves.
The man's voice plods motionlessly forward as if he heavily sedated.
Lest you face reprisal.
Any other rules I should know about that?
Do not interfere with the work of the archives, and its librarians will not interfere with you. Furthermore, the Oracle has limited patron admittance to the lower levels only. Trespassers in the upper floors will face reprisals.
Did the people you're cleaning up not follow the rules?
Not at all. These librarians were retired by an intruder wearing a mask.
Was this masked intruder a tall woman, maybe named Mora?
I'm afraid not. A woman matching that description did ask access to the vault, however. We did not grant her request. Both intruders have entered the quarantined section to the east. We have not pursued, as that section is under quarantine.
So, don't steal your books, don't go upstairs. Anything else you should know?
For your safety, please avoid the eastern stacks. They have been contaminated.
Contaminated?
The contamination will be remedied within 5 to 15 years. Please keep further conversation to a minimum.
The figure nods his eyeless head and turns away, returning to his life
Real
work.
friendly sorts.
He rubs the back of his head and shrugs.
Yes? Vax, go there. Vax, stab that.
Well, it's a very interesting area, isn't it? Something tells me, oh, well, sorry, can't go upstairs. Whoa, I gotta remember. Something tells me I'm just gonna end up getting all these guys. I'm just gonna end up killing all these guys anyway, because that's pretty much how we work.
I see trouble.
Here we
Well.
go.
It's not my fault. I didn't actually mean to go up there, but oh well. So this is the east they were on about. Literally across a short fucking bridge. Alof, can I ask why you're over there? Like, seriously? Your position is at the back of the party. Why the fuck are you like anywhere near the front? Okay, use use that.
Another for the...
You know, I've just realized I've got a fucking awesome spell that I can use that would help make life a little bit easier.
Let's try again.
Although the game would like to stop fucking lagging for a second so I can, you know, apply it evenly. I may have to move this game back onto my SSD just to make it a little bit even less annoying to play.
Watch mine.
Well, needless to say, this is not what I expected. Oh, fuck! Oh, that's an... Okay, no. They're actually, that's actually the, you know, the... Admittedly, I was told not to go here, but that's not my fault. I didn't actually mean to go here. Mostly because for a second I became directionally challenged and forgot that this may have been the east they were mentioning.
Nice and quiet. Show me.
So as usual, it's the typical fucking spores getting in the way. As you have the totem, a wave of spiritual essence overwhelms you. The strength of its force so immense you can't help but be pulled under.
The gods strip us of who we are on every turn about the wheel, mercilessly shaving off all we've learned with their divine lathes. We retain the pale shadows of our souls, but knowledge, memory, self, all of it is cut away. Do the gods fear we might someday rival their strength if they do not?
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're actually going to have to end this part here. If you guys have enjoyed, I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.